Part 2 of mistakes I made on my mental health journey, so you don't have to. Number 5, using meditation to help quiet my mind. Now, keep in mind, I did not actually work with someone who was trained in traditional meditation techniques. This was in the early 2010s, so I just went on the World Wide Web and found techniques and tricks to help me disassociate even further, instead of sitting with my emotions, which basically meant that I dissociated so far from my body that I could not tell you if I was feeling something light and airy and that I wanted more of, or if I was feeling really heavy and shitty. Emotions just felt the same for me. Number 6, I needed an apology from the offender before I could move on. This belief basically was like me closing the door, and on the other side of the door were all my wildest dreams, everything that I wanted in this life, all the joy, all the peace, all the contentment that I could have ever felt, and me closing the door on myself and locking it, giving the key to the offender. Now, the offender in this situation is primarily this high demand religion that I grew up in, but in my deconstruction, I realized that I literally would be waiting forever and maybe even in the afterlife to get an apology from them. And the biggest F you and double birds that I could give them are to living authentically and being in my joy and helping others do the same. Number 7, believing that other people could read me better than I could read myself. Now, this led me to thinking that anytime that I felt something down, upset, or off, that I would go to a friend, a healer, a therapist, a counselor, and have them interpret for me what was happening. Little did I know that anytime that I was explaining my situation to them, they were looking at my personal experience through their own experiences. They did not have lenses to be able to see what was actually happening within me and how it actually made me feel. They were only able to say, hey, this is how I would feel in that situation. You should do this. I would listen to them because I was so bad at listening to myself, but a lot of the times it ended up just making things worse, and it prolonged the time that it took for me to build better mental health skills. Number 8, journaling. Overthinking's a bitch. Journaling just helped me ruminate on my thoughts and get stuck in more loops. Because I wasn't listening to my body, I would get stuck in my head and stuck in these patterns and these loops that led me on a perpetual downward spiral. Journaling did not work for me. It might work for you, but it did not work for me. And with that, my name is Chelsea KK. I am known as the Inner World Decoder because I created this tool for myself to teach me emotional regulation skills through intuitive coloring. After using it with over 300 people to help them build emotional regulation skills, I put everything that I learned into this step-by-step guide and now teach people how to do this themselves in 21 days. If that's something that you're interested in, give me a follow.